need that meat, you know?
But oh well, that's certainly a choice of words. So first of all, Busio, congrats on the three-peat.
Thank you.
In the past couple of BO5s, we've heard you guys singing quite a bit.
But you don't really care for Quadu, do ya? Shut the fuck up.
yeah.
They say it's FlyQuest Christmas.
Yeah.
But in that case, would that mean C9 had an April Fool's or a Nightmare on Halloween? Which one's more likely?
I would say a Nightmare on Halloween for them, honestly, because that seems like a nightmare. But you heard us singing today as well?
Yeah,
They're playing that?
I heard the Taylor Swift. I heard the Christmas remix.
On Twitter or on broadcast?
Broadcast. So everyone heard it.
Oh, that's so good.
It's probably clipped somewhere,
Was
too.
my singing good? Did it get me or just like
wait,
quad?
wait, who sang the song?
Which one? We were singing many songs the whole time.
Oh, fuck.
We were doing Hallelujah Quad Edition at the start.
Yeah, I think I heard that one.
Then we were doing some Money Longer.
I did not hear that one. They didn't play that one.
Okay.
Then they played the Taylor Swift one.
Okay. But that's
So-
a Taylor Swift song?
Yeah, you guys sang the one that goes like dun 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 dun. She wears high.
He wears short skirts, I wear t-shirts. She's check up the man, I'm on the bleachers. Dreaming about the day when you wake up and find me. Yeah. Come on, listen to.
Oh, that was Mossy. I didn't even know that song. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Mossy.
you don't know that song?
I don't know that song.
What? It's like one of the most like popular songs of all time.
It's probably bad. There's no yas and yas.
It is Taylor Swift. She's pretty mid anyways. So speaking of C9, one of your teammates had a few choice words regarding their actions after scrims. And, I was trying to figure out why it bothered him so much. Do you think he was more ticked off at the fact that they celebrated or the fact that they picked KBBQ?
I think it's just a sign that like our management should give us more Korean barbecue because it's like, we need that meat, you know.
But oh well, that's certainly a choice of words. But do you think if they went for like salads or McDonald's, he would be as pissed?
No, it's because they went to the most expensive Korean barbecue in our area, and it's not even the best. So that's why it's even like more atrocious because like not worth the money. But we're going there tonight.
I mean, honestly, that's pretty aura. Speaking of food, the food in the whatever you call it, concession stand downstairs is really fucking dog shit.
Okay.
So if you could rework the entire menu, what are some of the things you put on there?
Ooh, on the concession menu?
Yeah, like
okay.
if you were a fan,
Yeah.
and you were to go buy some snacks in between games, what would you like to see?
And what are my limitations here?
Literally anything you could imagine.
Anything?
Anything.
All right. Well, we need some chocolate jalong bao straight from Din Tai Fung.
I've never had it before. Is that good?
Dude, they're so good. You need to get on that. And then maybe let's get some good drinks, like some boba. Some boba and matcha going.
That would sell.
That would sell.
That would sell for sure.
That would sell. All right, for like food.
Yeah, food. Because you don't want to go too heavy. Because I feel like
Okay.
I feel like you'd want to keep it kind of light.
So let's go sushi.
Oh,
Let's go sushi.
Oh, that's not a bad shot.
And then for the people that aren't really fans of raw fish, let's do. It's like very easy to eat while watching a game.
Yeah, I agree.
We need something like that.
I feel like finger foods are definitely base.
Yeah, finger foods, but they have to be high-low. You know what I mean?
What's a high-low finger food?
I don't know. Let's just get like a really good hot dog. Like a really high-low hot dog. You know what I mean?
What goes on a high-low hot dog? What makes a high-low?
Just like a really good like German sausage, like off the campfire, bro. Like let's have a campfire in the back. Let's do some like real relish, just everything. Oh, that would go so hard.
I mean, I don't know much about German sausages. Inspired kind of gave them a Polish sausage tonight. It was a bit crazy. I don't know. I've never seen someone drop like 10 kills on Trundle. That one's a bit of a new one. Anyways, obviously, like I mentioned earlier, you guys were singing quite a bit. I think you guys have what it takes to win Ionia's Got Talent. So if we had to pick 4 players from the LTA, or honestly it could be 4 players around the globe, to judge you guys on Ionia's Got Talent, which 4 players would you think give you the highest chance of winning it all?
Carria. Carria's up there.
You think he'd recognize your greatness?
I think he would appreciate our singing very much so.
Oh, that is true. He did sing after Worlds that one time.
Yeah, and he just gives the vibe. Like he'd be down for us to sing. Then maybe Broken Blade. I feel like he also would appreciate our singing.
That's an interesting
That's
shout.
just the vibe I get.
Okay.
And then maybe A.L. Shanks.
What? Why?
I don't know.
Does that guy sing?
No. But he'd probably like our singing, you know? Like, they don't have to sing. You just said they have to
That
judge
is-
us in a way
that
that
is-
will make us look good.
but,
And
like,
he would appreciate our singing.
But that is fair. But like, how does he know you guys are singing well if he doesn't sing?
We don't sing well, so that's exactly what I'm playing
Oh,
for.
so you want people who don't sing in order to?
Yeah, and people that will just like anything, that are just down. You know, they'll be down for some singing.
Okay, so we have Shanks, Broken Blade.
Shanks
Carrion.
just has like a very innocent,
Yeah.
happy face.
Yeah,
Like he just has a happy face.
he's
I
a-
feel like he'd like our
He's an
singing.
easygoing guy for sure. Who's the fourth?
Fourth, I'm thinking another one. I did 3 regions. I guess someone from maybe our region.
Yeah.
Let's get it going. Let's go. Who from our region would like our singing? Sniper, of course.
Dude, that guy is so nice.
Yeah, Sniper would also like our singing.
That is a pretty solid panel. I think you guys would take it all.
Yeah.
And I mean, typically when you go on America's Got Talent, you win $1 million. And you
Okay.
guys today won a trophy. Would you rather have an LTA trophy in the Big 2025 or $1 million? Be honest.
All right. $1 million.
Yeah, I would look you want $1 million too. No.
Yeah. You know,
What could you do with a trophy?
what can you do with a trophy? Many things. You can eat cereal out of it.
Have you done that yet?
No.
Are you gonna try it tonight?
Yes.
Do you even eat cereal?
No.
Do you have a favorite cereal?
I don't really eat cereal, so I'm not sure. But
I mean, growing up, did you ever really eat cereal or not really?
yeah, I had a Gorilla Munch.
What the fuck is what the fuck is Gorilla Munch?
Dude, the Gorilla Munch is fire.
I've never heard.
Yeah.
Like, I was expecting like Fruit Loops, Honey Nut Cheerios.
No, Gorilla Munch. Get on it. I'm not trolling. That's
What does it taste like? Like, describe Gorilla Munch.
it's little yellow circles, little yellow balls. What does it taste like? It tastes like Gorilla Munch. Picture gorilla. What would it munch on?
Aren't they herbivores?
Um.
I swear gorillas are herbivores. Which, when you think about it,
y-
they don't eat meat.
Yeah.
Which is like really interesting because when you look at a gorilla, you would assume this fucking beast eats all kinds of meat. How do you think they get enough protein to like grow that strong? Just eating vegetables.
Dude, I'm not a biologist.
Neither
so
am I.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's a good thing neither of us are biologists. I think we'd be in pretty bad hands. So funny enough, the last time they had a championship in Houston, or in Texas rather, you were in attendance.
Correct.
As a,
Sub.
would you have been a 6th or a 7th man?
I would have. Oh, was Tenacity there?
Tenacity was there, which is why I'm like,
Then
is there like a hierarchy? Or are you both just 6th men? Like, how does that work?
he was technically on the active roster, and I was just a sub playing academy because he wasn't playing academy with me. He was just a 6th man, and then I was a sub from the academy, just like hanging out, you know.
Yeah, that was my first time actually meeting him, and I remember he came to my Airbnb and he asked me if I had a laptop and mouse to play 1v1s versus Someday. And they ended up losing that finals match.
Yeah.
Do you think if he was able to play some 1v1s versus Someday, it could have been a different story on the day? Or was it just Joe Pion and Inspired's one to win?
I don't think that would have changed the day. No,
Yeah.
it looked like the team just wasn't really having a good time.
Yeah, so speaking of your second time in Texas, if you could go back and tell 18-year-old Busio any words of encouragement or any lessons you've learned along the way, what would you tell Busio from the past?
I would say zoom out and look at the big picture, because like many times if you're having like a bad game or a bad week, you're very like tunneled and concerned and like just stressed, but like, you know, that doesn't help you, and there's gonna be like slumps and whatnot, and it's good if you just like can zoom out and see like this is part of the process, you know, like you're not gonna play well every game, nobody plays well every game. And then probably like another thing I'll tell myself is focus more on yourself in the game over your teammates, and make sure you're in a good spot and make sure you're calling what's good for you, because that's something I've learned this year, and I think it's changed my play a lot, because you're basically going to have a good game if you're telling your teammates the conditions you need when you want to fight, when you don't want to fight. But if you're just like following around and like listening to their calls all the time, then you're just not going to be able to get the most out of your champion.
So you said that you should play for yourself more often, but you play support, and that sounds kind of antithetical to the role of support.
Yeah, that's true.
So, like, what does playing for yourself as a support really look like in your eyes?
For example, today in the Alistar game, they generally have mid-prow.
Yeah.
Because they were playing something Bard, maybe Senna Bard, and there's a dragon spawning, and they're going to get mid-prow if we reset. And I don't have flash, so I can't really engage. And we actually do have to engage. And I can't do that coming into them if I don't have flash. So they made the mistake of like recalling. So somehow I got tempo. So I just stood in this line and I said, I'm hex flashing over and fighting here no matter what. And even if it's not the perfect angle for my teammates, like that's the most I will get out of my champion in that kind of situation. So, that's just something I need to like really strong call myself. Like, guys, I know it's not perfect for you, but this is like the best thing for my champion right now. And this is the only way I can function in this situation and be useful. We lost that situation. But basically, if I don't go there, we might have to give the dragon or something because I'm just going to be useless there or very weak and I'm going to have to get carried. But in that situation, if we play a bit better, maybe my champion will be carrying the situation, And for example, like a very basic one is when you're playing Bard, generally your advantage is like movement around the map and you can like pick people with ult from long range and you can portal. So you don't want to just like 5v5 their melee support. You want to go top, pull their support to defend top, then run mid and ult him or run bot or something. And you want to like be prompting your team and be ready. I want to look top. And then the second their support goes top, I'm going to run mid and ult and like make sure your team is aware of that. Because obviously I'm not the carry playing Bard, but that's the strength of my champion. So I'm making sure the game is revolving around that aspect of my champion. And that's how you get the most out of playing your champ.
I'm going to be honest, I did not listen to a single word you just said for the past 60 to 90 seconds. So anyways, fast forward, it's around the time of year when people commit the cardinal sin of tier lists, voting for all pros, voting for MVP. I don't get a vote because I'm a bit of a random.
Okay.
But I would vote for you as MVP.
Oh, really?
But let me hit you with a bit of a mind game. Why shouldn't you get MVP?
Why shouldn't?
Yeah, why shouldn't you get MVP?
Because, the reasons I wouldn't get it is because Inspired is still at the top of his game.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he plays very, very well. Almost every game, and he's a great leader in the game.
For sure. How ecstatic would you be if you did get MVP, though?
I'd be pretty hyped because it's kind of weird because this split I've been getting a lot of praise.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I just, maybe it's just, like, a competitive mindset. It never feels like enough. It never feels like, when I come off stage, like, most of the time I'm not satisfied. Like, I know I can be doing better. So it'd just be nice to get MVP. But also I've been streaming all the time, so I hope the fans appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really putting in an effort for that because people all the time are like, the pro players aren't connecting with the fans, they're not streaming enough like they did in the old days. So I'm giving you guys that, so I hope you guys can appreciate that. And I'm just trying to improve in every aspect of like my professional career.
Yeah, for sure. And going back to the games that you guys played today, a conversation I was having earlier, someone asked me if I had FlyQuest or 100 Thieves. I said FlyQuest, obviously, I'm not stupid. But I was actually really curious about the way you guys would play the games because I feel like sometimes we see a really clean FlyQuest and sometimes we see a lot of mistakes, or maybe because of the draft, you guys end up in a disadvantageous position in the early game. And it felt like in at least one of the games, if not a couple more, you guys felt a little bit behind early. Yeah. But you never were forcing desperation plays for the most part. You were never really overextending for picks. Is this something you guys have practiced over time? Because I feel like other teams do get desperate for picks and stuff.
Yeah, we're pretty good at like in a losing state when to fight, and we know when it's important to fight. And that's a good thing, but it's also sometimes a bad thing because when free opportunities come, we sometimes don't take it because we're waiting for like the pre-discussed good opportunity. So it's a double-edged sword, but generally it's good. We definitely don't like fight useless stuff when we're just going to lose the game or it's like not worth the risk at all. Mm-hmm. So we're smart in that regard, yeah.
Are you excited to go to Texas?
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I grew up in that area. There's not shit to do in that area at all.
That's fine. How long are we there?
I feel like you should know that question, no? Or you should know the answer to that
question. Are we playing next weekend? How does it work? I don't know anything.
Neither do I. Yeah, we should keep on changing the format some more. If we don't know what the fuck they're doing, they don't know what the fuck they're doing, and we all don't know what the fuck we're doing. Thank you for your time, Busio.
Thank you.